ChatGPT Plus is free for college students through May. Here's the thing. You've got a lot to do between now and then. Studying for finals, writing papers, trying to keep your life on track, and ChatGPT can help with all of it. It can quiz you for your econ exam, make a study guide from your French notes, plan out your meals and study breaks. It can get really specific on how you like to learn. It can even help you come up with ways to stop procrastinating. So from now until summer break, take advantage of all the ways ChatGPT can make your life easier. Restrictions apply.
Time to head over to the sports desk with Justin Ellick. Good morning, Justin.
Good morning, Liz. Thank you very, very much. We'll start here on the NBA hardwood at the Garden. Karl Anthony Towns had 23 points and 15 rebounds. Jalen Brunson scored 21 points, and the Knicks beat the Orlando Magic 121-106 to reach the quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. New York went 4-0 in East Group A and will host Atlanta on December 11th. Mikal Bridges had 19 points, and Josh Hart had 11 points and 10 rebounds for the Knicks, who have won their last 3 games in 8 of their last 10. They're rolling. New York led by 10 at the end of the first quarter and led by as many as 22 points in the second before going into the half with a 71-51 lead. All 5 starters scored in double figures for the Knicks. OG Anunoby had 16 points. Deuce McBride scored 18 off the bench. Up next for the Knicks, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets tomorrow night. Looking ahead to basketball action tonight, the Nets are back in action at home, getting ready for a 7:30 p.m. tip-off against the Indiana Pacers. To the NHL and the ice up north in Montreal, where the Islanders fell in overtime to the Canadiens. The final score 2-1. Anders Lee scored for New York, which lost for the 4th time in its last 5 games. Ilya Sorokin made 25 saves. The Islanders continued to struggle with the man advantage, going 0 for 3. New York entered the game with the league's second worst power play at 12.9%. Not a great clip. Up next for the Isles, they'll return home tomorrow night to face off against the Seattle Kraken. To college football, where the 5th and penultimate edition of the college football playoff rankings were released, with undefeated Oregon maintaining its spot at number 1, as has been the case in every set of rankings during this initial year of the expanded 12-team field. Texas, Penn State, Notre Dame, and Georgia round out the top 5, with the Bulldogs replacing Ohio State, which fell to Michigan in the game last Saturday, but retained a spot in the projected 12-team field. Those Buckeyes, as well as Tennessee, SMU, Indiana, and Boise State, wrap out the top 10 in that order. In the battle for the final playoff positions among the 3-loss SEC teams and Miami, it is Alabama that presently stands on top of not only the Hurricanes, but Ole Miss and South Carolina. To boot, it is 15th-ranked Arizona State at 10-2 overall that currently stands as the projected 12 seed. Finally, a check-in on the MLB offseason and the Juan Soto sweepstakes. Soto's much-hyped free agency is nearing its final stages, with a source familiar with the process opening the possibility that the star outfielder could pick his destination by the end of this week, before the start of the annual winter meeting. Soto's agent, Scott Boras, declined to offer a definitive timetable, obviously. The New York Yankees, the New York Mets, Toronto Blue Jays, Boston Red Sox, and Los Angeles Dodgers are the 5 known candidates for Soto, whose deal is expected to exceed $600 million and could span 15 years to push the value to unprecedented levels. That is your Sports Liz, and I'm Justin Ellick on 77 WABC.